Morning, Tammy. Hi, Deirdre. It is Saturday. It is a beautiful day. Let's share this out. Let's get some people up, get them moving. Let everybody know it's time to party with the peas. Hello, hello, hello. Becky, you're out of Facebook jail. Yay. Welcome, darling. Good morning, Jen. Thank you for coming back in with us. Beautiful day. Share it out there. Moving on up. Got 11. That's half of us. Come on, get in here. Yay, it is a beautiful day. Let's celebrate. Let's have an amazing, amazing day because that's what we do. We are the peas in the pod. We are the peas for peace. And we're here this morning to just be happy, to celebrate, to love, to hold each other up. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who's here. I'm so excited that Becky's out of jail. I think that we need to surround her with some love because she hasn't been able to be with us because of being restricted for whatever reason. So let's lift her up this morning and show her some extra love. And let's see who all's in here. Jennifer, good morning, darling. Robert Dosa. Who is Andrea? Good morning. Christina. Hello, sweet girl. Marianne. Kathy Hand. Linda Lemieux. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. I got water going on this morning. But yes, cheers, cheers. And happy day. Oh, happy day. It's Easter weekend. And it's time to do some reflecting, I think, on this Easter weekend. Reflecting on life, reflecting on hope, the promise of renewal, springtime, that newness, that new life that we have here. I forgot to turn my phone off. So let me do that. And then Let's do the heart brain. Let's go inside, get in touch with our heart and our brain, and just let them communicate with each other. So Becky, you get lots of love, honey. And we're so glad that you're able to be back here with us this morning. I just love you. I love your energy. And thank you. Even when you were in Facebook jail, you were able to reach out and let us know that you were still thinking about us. You were still there. You just couldn't do anything. You couldn't talk to any of us. You couldn't share your beautiful self with us and your spirit. So I'm just happy that you're back today, and we all are wrapping our arms around you, our arms of love. All right, so let's go into our heart. Just touch your heart center and slow down your breathing. And then add in some joy. Add in something that makes you feel so good. I'm happy with good news this morning. That's going to warm my heart, knowing that one of our P's is back in the fold fully and able to be right here with us. We're going to do this for another minute, and then we're going to share whatever your I am story is. What is your story that you're telling? We all love stories. Let's see what yours is. Let's see where you're at on your journey. So let's be quiet as we go into our heart, allowing the brain and the heart to communicate. I am happy. I am joyful. I am shining a light out into the world. I am enough. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am peace. Morning, Sally. Oh, that's exciting for you, Sally. I'm so happy. Robert Dosa says, I am peace. I am calm. I am inspired. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. I am awoken. Becky, I am balanced. Yes, yes. Sally, I am one with my life, at peace, loved, and truly supported. Deirdre, I am moving forward with grace and ease. Marianne, I am blessed. Andrea, I am grateful. And Jen, I am loved. I am divine. I am free. I am grateful. How awesome are all of you? Good morning. Good morning. What a great day. It's a great day to have a great day. Christina, I am peace and grateful. Me too, Christina. I'm so grateful. You know, it started a stream of thought when Becky came in and just free. What does it mean to be free? It's such a great feeling, isn't it? When something that we are so used to is taken away, we don't have it anymore. That freedom, sometimes we take that for granted. Let's talk about being free with a song. What's your favorite song about being free? There's one by Queen, I Want to Be Free. And I love that song. That's one of my favorites. Anybody know that Queen song, I Want to Be Free? And just share what your free song is. I can think of so many that's coming to mind. But let's share free songs this morning. Let's get in the feeling of freedom, of release, of really knowing that we are free. We're free to make decisions. We have free will. Oh, I knew you were going to say that, Sally. I was hearing it in my head. Free Bird. Played at my sister's funeral as well, and it's an all-time favorite of mine. Yeah, I was thinking Free Bird, and yeah, along with I Want to Be Free. And there's also a monkey song that says I Want to Be Free. If y'all remember the Monkees from way back when, they sang about freedom also. Jen, Sticks Fly Away. Yes, yes, I love Sticks. Right, Deirdre, I want to break free by Queen. Tammy Fisk, I am free. I am unlimited right now. Awesome. Freedom by Richie Havens. I love that. The happy song is good for you. Freedom, yes. When we get into that happy place, we realize that we have that choice, don't we? We have the choice to be happy or to be stuck in chaos and stuck in confusion, and we can break free of that. Sometimes there's outside influences that tell us that we can't do something, like what Becky was experiencing just recently. And then when you have the freedom back again, it's exhilarating. And there's nothing like that feeling of being able to fly again and to be free. All right, so another song comes to mind, just type it in, and we're going to see what Kuan Yin has to say to us today. Let's see if it's about freedom. I have no idea because I haven't read it yet. Becky, let's change sexy to happy, and I know it. I'm happy and I know it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Robert, Freedom by DJ Bobo. I don't know that one. Be Like a Bird. Oh, okay. Good morning, Ona. All right, Kuan Yin. And the card this morning is Mother Fierce. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured in the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power. Know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. I I love this card, the Mother Fierce. Just think about in nature, the fierce mothers. I was out in the swamps one day in the Everglades. I'd taken one of the airboat rides where you can go out. It was at the Miccosukee Indian Reservation. And I took the airboat ride out with a few people. There was like probably about 10 people on the boat. And the guide takes us way, way out into the swamps in the Everglade. And he kept stopping along the way. And he'd point out alligators, and he knew their name, and he would call out to them. And they were big, and, it could have been fearful and frightening. But then we get to this one spot in the swamp, and he stops the boat. And he tells us to look up in the tree. And this tree was decorated with baby alligators. They were everywhere. Just it seemed like every limb had a little alligator on it that just looked so cute and so adorable. And we're all just admiring those little baby alligators. So then he says, okay, now look over this way. And that right there is the fiercest alligator in this swamp right now, because that was Mama Alligator. And Mama Alligator was paying close attention to what we were doing. And if she felt that her babies were threatened in any way by us, our lives would have been in danger, because she was going to protect those babies at any cost. And most of nature is that way. When they're protecting their young, and they're in that mode of don't come near me. You don't even want to mess with those mamas out in the wild, because their whole being is focused on the babies and on protecting them and on ensuring that they are going to have their biggest chance possible to survive. So they are the guardians. They are the ones that know that that baby's life rests in their hands. So this is what Kuan Yin is saying to us. We are her children. She is our mother guardian, and as such, she is going to protect us. She is going to give us the best chance possible to survive, to thrive, to understand our spiritual growth. And as we grow, sometimes we can be vulnerable, can't we? Just like those little baby alligators up in the tree. It can be very daunting sometimes. There are a lot of people that hunt alligators. There are a lot of people that capture the babies and sell them. So there's all kinds of threats. And as we're having our spiritual growth and going through this thing called life, there are many things that can pop up for us to challenge us, to sometimes just make us feel like we are so restricted, just like Becky was restricted in Facebook jail. Sometimes that restriction feels really tightening, and it doesn't feel so good. It feels like we're in a box. And we can feel that way when we're experiencing our spiritual growth. Like, does anybody understand me? Does anybody else know what I'm going through? Some mornings we come on here and I see your questions. Does anybody else feel this? And, it's that feeling of being sometimes out of sorts, sometimes restricted, sometimes just having to deal with what we're dealing with in our learning phase, in our challenge. So this card, Kuan Yin, the Mother Fierce, I think that's a really good card for many of us today. That's what I'm feeling, that this beautiful, beautiful ascended master, Kuan Yin, who lived a lifetime on this earth and understood the challenges She understood how we can get sometimes feeling isolated, sometimes feeling sad, sometimes feeling grief. She is known as the goddess of compassion. So when she lived her life here on earth, she fully understood what it meant to be sad, what it meant to not be enjoying life and not be happy. She got it, and she still gets it. And so when we're going through something, it's the compassion that she brings to us that's going to help us through, that's going to say, I'm being seen, I'm being heard. Somebody knows what I'm really feeling inside. And don't we all want that? Don't we want to be seen and heard? And when we sing out a song or tell a story that, this is not a good day today, I'm just not feeling it today, then we want somebody to say, yeah, I get that. I understand that life is tough. I understand that things might get in your way and you might not have that flow going on where everything's in alignment. And Kuan Yin can come to you and give you that love and compassion. You also have this family. So if any of you are ever feeling that way, if you're ever feeling so isolated and you think nobody understands me, nobody cares, have you ever said that? Anybody else ever said that in your lifetime? I know I have. I've said it before. I've said, nobody cares. What does it matter what I do or what I say or what I feel? Nobody cares anyway. But it does matter. You matter. You're important. And your way of being matters. So if you're feeling isolated, we want to know that so that we can lift you up. And Becky, I'm sure it was daunting. I'm sure it was a feeling of isolation to not be able to come in and wrap your arms around us. And so today we are wrapping our arms around you and just loving on you. Okay, so Sally has to go get her day started. Oh, okay. Well, have a beautiful day, Sally. I'm glad you came in with us this morning. And Robert says a Native American song called Love Mountain brings the feeling of freedom. Yes, yes. Rick Morrow, good morning to you. Erica, there's our girl. You feel like a lost little lamb. Well, we are here for you, darling, and you're in the right place. We miss you when you're not able to be here with us and communicate with us. So I know work sometimes causes that restriction of not having the freedom to be where you want to be, when you want to be there. And so I know you're not able to be with us because of work. We're edifying Becky today, but yes, wrap your arms around Erica for sure. Also, Deirdre, thank you. Thank you for your compassion, Deirdre. Deirdre, you remind me of Kuan Yin energy, because anytime somebody's hurting, anytime somebody's not feeling loved, you just reach out and wrap your arms around them. And let's all do that. Yeah. All right. So Kathy says, I'm definitely feeling down lately. I try to break free from it, but the past couple of days I've had more setbacks and letdowns than good things. Oh, honey, let's lift you up too. Let's put you in our center of our circle today to lift up whatever is going on in your life and let you look at it and see that, when we focus on what's going on and it's that swirl and that chaos and it seems to never end, that can be a pretty hairy place to be in. So we're loving on you, Kathy. We're sending you love. Focus on that. Focus on the love. Just like what we're giving to Becky and what we're giving to Erica this morning. Just holding you up for love. Yes, Catherine Kovacs, thank you. getting into music, playing this song. It's a beautiful day. There's another song that I have that I call it my own personal song. Let me play that and just listen to the words in this song. Let me get to it. All right, so I want you all to listen to the words of this song and let's all get into this energy.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
I love this song too, Becky.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Sometimes it might feel like that sky is falling down, right? All that chaos.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if everything around me is falling apart and I'm not enjoying things like I want to enjoy them, I'm going to still look for something, for some glimpse of joy, or maybe it's a memory, maybe it's something I can reach in there and hold on to. And that's my motto. That's how I've been living my life for the last probably 10 years now. That even when things start to fall into chaos in the world, the whole world, like it did last year, right? We all experienced that together, that really heavy time. We all went through it, but we had a choice. Even if we were restricted, we couldn't go out, we couldn't do certain things, restaurants closed down, we didn't have our normalcy that we were used to. We still had options of, am I going to go into fear? Am I going to go into sadness and isolation? Or am I going to go inside and pull on something happy, pull on something that I know that is going to lift me up? So this song has become my theme song ever since I found it. because that's how I've been living my life. Even if we aren't in a good place physically, we can pull on that happy memory. We can pull on that joy. Some of the greatest things that have come to us have come from people that were incarcerated, people that had their whole freedom taken from them. And all of a sudden, there was something beautiful that came forth because they were able to go inside during that time. That happened when Nichiren was in jail. He brought forth Nichiren Buddhism, and he brought forth the chant, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, that millions, I would think billions of people in our world sing and chant every day for freedom from suffering, freedom to enjoy life. All of that beauty came from the time that he had to sit and just be and to put himself in a better state of mind than what he was in, being restricted. It's really up to us what we do with life. The old cliche, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. There's always a better feeling thought we can reach for. And Abraham teaches us that as well. If you're down at that bottom of the barrel, if life looks so daunting and nothing is going your way, just pivot. Just turn from looking at all of that chaos and look the other way and see what might be around the corner. See what might be in your life that maybe you've been missing. Maybe in all of that chaos that you're focused on, there's a rose in there somewhere, a rose of beauty, a rose of joy. So maybe, just maybe, if we search for those highs, like the song says, I'm still going to search for my highs, even when what's my physical eyes are showing me is disaster or illness or chaos or boredom or isolation or being restricted in things that I can do. I'm still going to search for the highs. I'm still going to search for what is that one thing that if I could go there in my mind, I'm going to be happy. Music does that. Music takes us to those places. When you hear one of those songs that we mentioned earlier, especially the song like Free Bird, does it take you back to the time when you heard that song playing? Maybe it takes you to the very first time you heard the song, and you can get into that feeling of it. You can get into how did it make you feel? What did it do inside of you? What did it do to your soul? That's the power of music. When we listen to music, any kind of music that lifts us up, I'm not talking about the cry in your beer type of music, but when you listen to uplifting music or happy music, the song Happy by Pharrell is one of my favorite songs. And when I hear that song, I go right into when I first heard it, when I experienced it, when I just wanted to dance around with it. You can't sit still when you listen to Happy. It just makes you move. It propels you forward. So I encourage you, if you're one of those that are coming in today and telling us that place that you're in, and it's not a good place to be in, I encourage you, listen to music. Listen to the words of those that are here today, gathering around you, saying, I love you. Pull on that message, pull on that energy. Focus on that. Focus on the fact that you are part of a beautiful family. You are one of these peas in a pea pod, and you're not here by any accident. You are here on purpose. And Vardini, thank you for being with us. Yes, good morning. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We chant that every night. Every night we have a show called Chanting for Change that we've been doing for over 300 days. And when we chant that, we all set the intention for every being on earth to be free from suffering, to be free from isolation, and to be happy, to be in good health, to be the best they can be. So if something like that helps you, do the chanting, do whatever it takes to get to that good place inside of you. Even when things are falling apart around you, like that song said that I just played, even if the sky is falling down and the world seems to be upside down, go to that happy place inside. Good morning, Julie Kiss. And let's see, I don't know who's here from EWN. Oh, it's Christina. Hi, darling. Yes, let's encourage each other. Let's reach out to each other, most definitely. Lifting each other up with love, holding each other up, putting our arms around each other. Be that mother fierce. Be that one that if one of the P's in the family is having a problem, be fierce about your love and wrap your arms around them and say, not today, not today. We are not going to allow that energy to affect you in a huge way today, because we're sweeping in with our love and surrounding you with our love. So thank you to all of you who stood up and said, I'm going to be like Kuan Yin. I'm going to be that mother fierce today. And no matter what's going on, I'm going to shine my light and I'm going to give you my love out of my heart, my compassion. That's what Kuan Yin is known for, is her compassion. Okay, what else we got? And Deirdre says, this family here keeps me grounded. I sometimes feel sad being alone all the time. Thank you, tribe. Yeah, you know that you're not alone when you can come in here or come into our messenger thread and just feel the love. We are love. That's what we do every day. That's what we do. We love on each other. Oh, absolutely, Vardini. We're lifting you up with prayer. Let's go ahead and put prayer requests in. I see that it is time to do that. So share whatever it is that's going on with you, and let's lift you up. Let's put you front and center in our prayer circle. Just like the hanging on the wall, there's that little circle right in the middle. Do y'all see that? That white circle. Just envision that's where we're placing everyone that's asking for prayer today. And let's put them on that hanging that's there, right in the middle. Absolutely, Deirdre. I understand that. And when you put that desire out there, just know in your heart that you're being heard. Know that the universe has your back. And whatever that desire is, just hold it inside of you like you already know it exists. So let's place you in our circle, Deirdre, putting you right in that center circle for human companionship and being able to get out and about and get hugs again and loving on each other again. All right, so whatever your prayer requests are, go ahead and put them in. And let's focus. Yesterday was such a beautiful time together when we brought all our burdens into the healing pool. After we do that, after we release, we have the option of picking up our stuff again and that's when, we have to keep releasing it until we finally say, I'm done with it, and be done with it. So many times I have made that commitment and said, I don't want that anymore. But then the next day I'm picking it right back up again. Things start happening in the physical world, and I start going back into the spin. I've done that so many times, and I've watched myself do it. I know not to. Mentally, I know that. Logically, it doesn't make sense to go into that spin, to pick it back up. Sometimes we have to repeat a lesson a few times before we really see that lesson. We really get it. So if you've put something down, if you've said, I'm done with that, and then you find yourself right back in the spin, the same old is happening to you all over again. It seems like Groundhog Day. Then you're picking it back up. You didn't fully let go of it. You didn't fully release it and let Archangel Michael cut the cords to it. To be able to move forward, it has to be a done deal. You have to say, I'm done with it, and mean it, and then just keep moving forward. All right, Joanne. Good morning, sweet Joanne. And Andrea says, prayers for all the P's and everyone who is in need. Joanne is sending you love, Deirdre. You touch my heart every day with your beautiful Facebook posts. I've never met you, but you help me so much every day. See, you never know. We never know what a word is going to mean to somebody, what a smile is going to mean, what that warmth coming from you is going to mean to somebody. So keep putting the love out there. And when we focus on the love, on giving the love, it comes back to us. And Christina says, prayers for those wrestling with angels in their basement. Okay, I am not familiar with GP's book, but I like that thought. And thank you. Thank you for the prayers. All right, any other prayers? Go ahead and put them in, and let's go into our meditation time. Focusing on what we want this morning, not what we don't want. When we focus on what we don't want, it expands. It keeps showing up, doesn't it? It keeps coming back because we call it back. We call it back with our attention and with our focus, even with our words sometimes. When we say to the universe, I don't want whatever it is, the universe says, oh, you're focusing on that. Let's look at it some more. Let's pay attention to it. And so it just keeps coming back and keeps revving up for you. So if you say to the universe, I want love, I want joy, I want peace. What is your subject? What is it that the universe is hearing? That is your focus of your attention. That's what will start coming to you. So whatever you're putting out there, if that's what you're focusing on, you're going to see more of it. If you're focusing on the chaos, you're focusing on illness, whatever you're focusing on, that's where your attention goes. That's what grows. Marietta says, I'm holding you all in my arms with love and seeing you perfect as God sees you. Thank you, Marietta. And right back to you. And Jen says, praying for Burma. Thank you, Jen. Robert is sending love and light to everyone. Beautiful. And Christina says, I want good adventures, love and peace. Yes, yes, yes. Let's focus on what we want. Don't look at what you don't want right now, because that's only bringing more attention to it. Just like when you put it here in the comments, it brings more attention to it. And let's just focus on what we do want. What do you want? You know, there's a power in doing a vision board. There's a power in putting out there what we want to manifest. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring to you today? Let's focus on that. Let's hold you up for what you do want. So let's go into our hearts right now, breathing love in, all the love that you felt going to you today, coming to each other here in this group. Focus on the positive right now. Stop focusing on what you don't want and start focusing on what you do want. It's the only way to pivot. It's the only way to change. You have to do the change. Nobody here can do it for you. We can hold you, we can love you, we can wrap our arms around you, but you have to make that shift. You have to be the one that says, I'm done, and now I'm looking at what's new. I've moved beyond what was. I'm moving beyond what is still showing itself to me, because until I stop focusing on it, it's still going to show itself to me. So I choose love. I choose peace. I choose happy. I choose, and you fill in the blank. What are you choosing today? What do you want to call to you today? It's not burying your head in the sand. It's lifting your arms up to receive. It's lifting your hands up and saying, this is what I want, universe. I want more of this, please. I want more joy. I want more of this feeling of inclusion here in this group, of knowing that others see me, they hear me, they love me no matter what. They love me when I feel unlovable. I want more of that. So what are you choosing today? What are you choosing? Let's stop focusing on what we don't want. Let's stop focusing on what was and focus on what is. And what is right now, in this minute, in this second, in this now, that's the only thing that we have. What do you choose right now? What is that choice that you are making right now? Are you choosing to stay in the past, to regurgitate things that were there, even if they're no longer a huge part of your life, you still bring it forward? It's good to hear our stories. It's good to hear where we came from and where we have moved past. But don't let that be what consumes you. Let the now moment be what you go into. So let's start to pivot to that place of possibility. What's possible if you focus on it? What do you want to bring in to you? What do you want to hold today? Do you want to hold the hot coal that burns? Do you want to hold whatever it is that you don't want? Okay, so we're still beating each other up. We're still beating ourselves up with each other. Let's pivot. If you want to change, if you want to move to a higher place, to a higher feeling thought, then choose that. Choose that. And just go there. Just go to that place of possibility. It's time for us to get out of here. Let's just send love to each other right now. Just sending you all love. Whatever's going on, whatever you're doing, whatever you choose to stay in, if it's staying in the chaos and the confusion, I send you love with no judgment, just love. But it is your choice to keep regurgitating it or to pivot away from it. And I just pray that all of you can feel the joy that is your birthright. It's your birthright to have fun and to enjoy life. Absolutely, Kathy. Choosing to pivot. That's where it's at. When we start revisiting all of the old habits, all the old things that hurt us, all of the old things that brought us down, then we're going to stay in that mud. But if you choose to walk into the healing pool and leave all of that behind, then you'll be washed. You'll feel cleansed. You'll feel better because you made a choice to move forward. Oh, awesome, Linda. I'm so glad you get to see your grandkids today. Something to look forward to for sure. All right, so let's give love to each other. On the count of 3, we do our heart telephone. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you guys. I'm going to play the song to take us out of here. And we will see each other later. Thank you, Marietta. Absolutely. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the journey. I love you all so much. I just want you to enjoy. I want you to feel peace, love, and joy in your life. But it won't happen with just me wanting it. You have to want it as well. Yes, yes, it is Easter, the promise of new life. I didn't see our Hope on here today. Hope or Zena, so let's send them some love over to the UK. Leo, thank you, darling. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. Have a blessed day. Namaste, y'all.